Enchantress 96 here with another video review. This time we have the Suicide Squad Legion of Collectors exclusive Pop Enchantress figure, as well as the Mystery Mini Enchantress figure. So yeah, so this is a review. I'm going to be reviewing them both, and I'm not going to be talking about any of the other stuff that comes in the Legion of Collector box set. I will do a separate video eventually with the 3 3/4 inch Joker and Harley Quinn though. So yeah, so if you want the Pop, it's exclusive to this box, but if you want the Mystery Mini, that's a regular edition figure that can be bought anywhere. And since I had them both, I figured might as well do it in one video. Taking out the box from the Legion of Collectors, going over the actual box that the Enchantress comes in. It's a standard Pop box. The only thing that's kind of different is you do have the exclusive Legion of Collectors sticker on there. Nice artwork of Enchantress on both sides, as well as the other assortment. This was a figure that was kind of spoiled in this box. Usually these boxes are completely mysteries and you don't know what's going to be in them. However, on the back of the packages for all the Suicide Squad figures, Enchantress was pictured on there, so a lot of people expected her to be in this box. And then Legion of Collectors just went and ruined any sort of mystery with that when they released a video that basically confirmed that that was the Pop in this box. So it wasn't a surprise to get it. However, I was very happy to get it. I would have been disappointed if it turned out that it wasn't Enchantress. So even though I like the surprise aspects of the box, you know, that is, I would have preferred to get her than to have a surprise new figure, basically. So overall, so let's go over these actual figures. So Enchantress, her role in the film is a bit of a mystery. She could be playing the main villain, or she could just have a side role. She's not going to be part of the squad, though. That's basically the one clear thing about her character. But toy-wise, she could be quite snubbed when it comes to toys, so I am happy that at least Funko is paying attention to her, giving us two versions in their separate scales, as well as the Dorbs that they do have. I don't plan to get the Dorbs, though. I'm not a Dorbs collector, but these I definitely wanted. So going over the Mystery Mini one first, as you can see, quite nice, done in the Mystery Mini style. The only thing I don't like is pretty exclusive to my copy is that on her left eye there she has a bit of a black mark under her pupil, which does look a bit odd. She does have the half moon design on the top of her head. It does have some gray kind of waves sculpted in it, and her hair is sculpted really nice. That's actually sculpted, it's not painted on there, which is great. And then the hair does extend quite far down, and it does have a few of the dreads basically that have more of a design to them and that have been stylized. And then the top of her hair, she does have something in there that's kind of holding it together basically. Overall looking really cool. The sculpting on her body is quite nice. As you can see, she has a very interesting costume. She's basically just wearing jewelry. I don't think that she has any cloth on her, which is quite interesting, but as you can see, she does have a really nice jeweling effect, and it's done in a really good gold coloring. Definitely does look quite nice, as well as you do have her skin tone and tattoos on her. The tattoos are very small, but yet detailed well enough that you can completely see them. And then the bottom of her hands and feet are kind of dirtyish, which does look quite cool. Really do like the actual sculpting on this quite a bit. The only difference that I see with the design of her costume compared to this one is that she has a couple toe rings, while this one doesn't have toe rings, which is odd because the Mystery Mini's feet are much bigger, so you'd think that they definitely do the toe rings on the Mystery Mini. However, they didn't, and they only did it on the Pop. Now the Pop, I like the style of this Pop more. I like that the makeup around the eyes looks a bit more, it's done in a wavy effect, but then it also kind of has a spray on it to make it look like it's not so even. Over here, the waving effect under the eyes is very even, which doesn't look too great. So I do like that a lot. I like that you can see her eyebrows. She looks very angry, and then her hair is sculpted on there. It's much thinner and more creepier, I think, which looks really cool. And the only problem I have is right there, you do have a spot that is her skin tone when it should be black. That's something that does annoy me, but it is something small. She does have that little effect crescent thing on her head there, with the wavy lines being in more of like a reddish or a brown as compared to the gray from the Mystery Mini. And then you can see the same styling, of course. And the hair comes all the way down to her feet, which helps stabilize her too, because she does have very small feet, so you can display her without the base, even though she does come with one because of the hair. Then the body is done in the same really nice detail. Same tattoos are visible, and really you can see everything. Because of her body's much lengthier, though, the jewel work is done in a smaller fashion, so it does look like there's more skin showing on the Pop version. And then both of these do have swivel heads, so you can swivel it and you can see the back there. Pretty nice. Nothing too special on the back though, although the detail does continue. And the dirty effect does continue onto the feet where you can see the rings. The only thing that's different is that the dirty effect is on the front of the hands, but not on the inside of the hands. Overall, these are really nice little figures. If you're into Pops and Mystery Minis, these are must-haves if you like the Enchantress. The Enchantress has the potential just to be an amazing character in Suicide Squad. I really have my fingers crossed that she is the main villain, but you never know. With Joker and Tattoo Man, she could be overshadowed as a villain, if she even is a villain. So we'll have to see. Fingers crossed, though, but I'm really happy with these two representations, and they're very cool. Also, I did want to mention that the reason that Enchantress wasn't included in the main set is because when Funko got the establishing images of the characters from Suicide Squad, she was not included originally, and they didn't get her actual images until much later, which is why they made the Pop figure later, and then they decided to put her in this Legion of Collectors box. Originally, it was going to be a variation on Joker, so that is kind of an interesting fact that I thought I'd mention. Overall, two very nice Enchantress figures. I hope that Funko isn't the only one making Enchantress figures. I'd love to get a Figure Arts, Hot Toys, Mefx, DC Collectibles, you know, just any company that's making a Suicide Squad line. I would love to see Enchantress be included. But so far, Funko is the only one to take the first step with the Mystery Mini, Dorbs, as well as Pop. So there you go. That's my review of the Mystery Mini and Pop Enchantress figures. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think of these figures.